Yo guys, welcome to the first video on this channel. So recently I got into trading. I'm about 3 months new into trading, and this channel is going to be documenting my entire journey. I'm not going to claim to be any sort of trading guru. This is purely what I have learned, what I'm going to learn, and what trades I'm going to take. This is some sort of a passion project for me because I enjoy myself some content creation, okay? This allows me to make content and kind of combine two hobbies that I enjoy. This is going to document the full ride. My plan is to go from where I am right now, 3 months into trading, to getting funded. Getting funded, and then yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. Yeah, you're gonna see how I evolve as a trader as a whole. So this is what you can expect from my trading recap type of videos. Which is mainly going to be the main source of content for right now until I get a little bit more comfortable and I start learning some stuff. Then I can make whole videos of what I've learned, really. But yeah, this is what you can expect from the video breakdown, if I could say that. It's going to be a daily recap. So it's going to show from market open or pre-market to market open to the macro. And if I take a trade, it's going to show the trade. If I don't take a trade, GG, then we don't take a trade for that day. But it's going to be the full process. I'm going to be speaking about all my strategy, what I'm learning, and if I learned anything new for that day. Maybe I try and incorporate it for that day. What you see is what you're going to get out of me. You're going to see the account growth, the losses. I'm on demo. I'm not trading with real money. I am on demo right now. Let me just get that clear. If you guys enjoy this type of thing, seeing a new person get into the trading space, either you're an experienced trader or you're fresh like me, I would like to have you guys along for the ride. And yeah, you're about to see my journey. Hopefully it's a good one. All right, let's get into it. What day is it today? It is the 2nd of June. Okay. So I'm uploading this video tomorrow because it's like 4 p.m. for me and market opens at 4:30 p.m. We love South African time. But anyway, I'm basically just going to do some analysis, and you'll probably hear in the intro, I am very new to trading, so don't expect much. Okay. What's the 4-hour telling me? Literally fuck all. I'm going to be honest. We have broken to the downside right over here, and we haven't broken back to the upside. So we're in a downtrend. So I'm looking to take shorts today. The 1 hour, what's the 1 hour telling me? I think it's the exact same thing. We actually have broken up 1 hour highs. So we're in an uptrend technically here, I would assume. Again, new to trading, so you're not gonna learn shit, okay? I'm gonna be real with you. What is this news candle? By the way, the news website that I use is Forex Factory. A bunch of people use it. You can set your filters here, whatever, to whatever currencies you're doing, and all that. I'm trading the NAS 100 and S&P 500, depending on which one gives me a better setup. So yeah, let me quickly just do some analysis, and then I'll run you through my thinking process. So let me mark out the session opens. That's UK, and there's Asian session open. So we've got high. Technically, this is the high because we literally just went down. We haven't hit Asian session lows yet. It's right here. Move up and move down, then move up. And we've got UK. Let's quickly just it's 30 minutes. There's that open. By the way, I learned everything that I am currently doing from TJR. I'll have him linked in the description because I think he's a pretty good mentor, in my opinion. There's a bunch of great mentors out there, personally, but yeah, I personally learned from TJR. All my strategies and confluences, all that stuff, I've learned from him. So I'm kind of just trying to make it on my own now, in a sense, right? And this is a little bit of a passion project. But yeah, this is looking like it's going to be the highs for UK session. So let me just make those blue. Boom. And an Asian session lows will make red, as well as London session lows. I need to go into the hourly. No. London session lows right here. So we haven't hit London or Asian session lows, and we recently just swept this hourly liquidity, all this hourly liquidity. Not this one though. So I'm definitely thinking we're gonna make a move down today. So we've swept pre-market pretty much. So yeah, I don't know exactly, but my bias is bearish today. That is my bias. We've been bearish for a while, and I don't think that's gonna change just yet. This was a great move. If anyone caught this shit, props to you. I mean, it was a little bit too late for me, honestly. That was what's it? Yeah, 6 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock, and I only trade until around later 6. Remember, it starts at 4:30 for me. But yeah, my bias is definitely bearish today. This was the whole arm up that swept all this liquidity, and we had a big reaction. So we're actually probably gonna return. We're actually closed outside of this fair value gap, and we're currently going back in it. I don't want to make a trade before market open on US though, so this is kind of just like I'm not marking out much, but I think we are going to carry on down from here and hit these lows. Yeah, so I think we're literally, as soon as market opens, well, we're gonna, I think, just straight up sweep out these lows. I think we're even gonna go down to Asian session lows with this reaction that we've gotten here off all this liquidity. And then I would like us to hit all the way down here, but I don't think we're going to. Let me just mark this in green, because this is kind of like what I would like to see. If I go on the hourly, that's, I think, yesterday's, or not yesterday's, Friday, because this is Monday. But yeah, okay, let me actually break down my strategy while we're waiting for market to open in 18 minutes. Basically, I'm using one of TJR's like, not, I don't think it's his bootcamp strategy. I think it's the other one. One of his playlists. Basically, I look at the 4 hour and the 1 hour, or I look at the 4 hour and find my bias. And I look at the 1 hour if they're not, and then I kind of just drop down to the 5. It's like, it's not really the exact same. It's kind of modified to what I'm comfortable with. Not that it's gonna work, but I'm kind of just trying stuff out right now. But yeah, so look at the 4 hour and I find my bias for the day, and then drop down to the 1 hour, see what's going on. If it's all in line, then I would like to drop down to the 5 minute and basically just start marking out some stuff. Wait. So I mark out my 1 hour highs and lows of the sessions. That is one thing I like to do before anything else. And then I kind of just wait for, when market opens, I kind of wait for the liquidity sweep and the reaction, if there is, obviously, on the day. Basically wait for my third confluence. That's either your fair value gaps, your breaker blocks. I haven't used breaker blocks in a while. I've kind of forgotten a little bit about it, so I kind of need to refresh myself on them. But order blocks, breaker blocks, fair value gaps, and then for extra confirmation, I usually wait for a 1 minute breaker structure or 5 minute close outside of the confluence in my preferred direction, and that's when I would usually enter. I enter between 1 and 3%, depending on how confident I am. If I'm confident, going for 3%. If I'm not confident, I'll go on 1. But if I still think it's gonna happen, but I'm just not as confident, 1%. You know how it is. And in the middle, 2, obviously. But it looks like we're kind of fighting it here. So I think we're gonna like maybe do something like this, and then go into like equilibrium. If I where's my GAN box? This. I think we're gonna go into equilibrium, slowly make our way up until we hit it, and then I think we're gonna drop and hit all those lows. I think this is just a retracement. But we're still going to respect this fair value gap. I'm not very certain. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, because we haven't swept any major lows with this candle here. Let me get rid of that. We swept these. which is getting us some sort of reaction, I guess, but nothing else. We haven't swept any session lows yet. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for market open now, and yeah, we'll see what goes. Oh, by the way, before we do that, actually, I'm starting on $5,000. The only reason why I have $2 is because the trade on Friday that I took was on the S&P, not this one. Let me just get rid of, yeah. So this is the trade I took. It took a little bit too long for me. Okay, so I should have definitely stayed in because I would have hit full take profit here. But I'm pretty sure my thinking was, so obviously we swept these lows, so we came back up. Actually, what was I targeting? I can't remember now. Oh yeah, my bias was short for the day, but I can't remember why. I deleted my markings now, but there was some sort of order block that I marked off here. I think it was right here that, or not order block. Fuck. Well, where was it? Let me go to the hourly. It might be on the hourly. No. What did I do? I can't even remember why I took the trade. But it has something to do with either an order block or a fair value gap or something. But I'm not seeing any of that here, so I don't know why I took it. But where did I enter? I entered right here. Oh yeah, so this is kind of a stretch, right? So I remember why I took it, but it's kind of a stretch. So I kind of marked this out as liquidity. And then we obviously swept it, and we things we didn't really sweep it and it got an instant reaction. We kind of went up and then only got a reaction a little bit later. But we still got that reaction, and I took that as a sweep. So I marked this out as an order block. And then we basically closed out of it, and then we went back into it, and then as soon as this candle closed, I entered in. And yeah, I set my take profits for these lows right here, which I thought were pretty prominent lows. I didn't expect us to hit this low. Let me quickly mark out all the lows that I was targeting. This one, I was targeting this low. I was targeting, I think, a session low. Why is my magnet on? There we go. I was targeting this low. Where's session low? Where's 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock, yeah. So I was targeting this low. This low right here, which I thought was pretty prominent. Can you not? This low, and then at the very bottom, this low. Should actually just go into the hour for this, but yeah. And as you can see, we hit all three of my take profits, but obviously you can see here I closed out early because it took a little bit too long for my liking. I entered the trade at during the macro. The macro is between, well, it's 20 minutes after market open, and then like 20 minutes after that it closes, from what I understand. Again, new, but anyway, and I actually marked it out perfectly, I'm pretty sure. Basically the trade was this. That was the trade. I closed out here for $2. I only risked 0.25% because I was kind of like trying to get myself used to a prop firm account, a prop firm challenge like rates, because when it comes to prop firm challenges, I'm not going to risk 1 to 3%. It's going to be between 0.25 and 1%. So yeah, that is kind of my way of thinking. But I'm still glad to see that I was right in which direction it would have gone. I wasn't very confident on it though. That's why I only risked 0.25%. But hey, we hit it. I was right. I'm glad about that. But now today is, I'm not seeing a lot of action, but I'm clearly seeing some sort of downtrend here. So yeah. Yeah, so I just saw this. There's a very high, or a 1 hour SMT divergence over here. where we swept out these highs on the NAS 100, but the thing is, this is not a low yet. That's the only thing. So I'm waiting for this to form an SMT divergence, which it won't in the next hour. So yeah, but that's kind of the hope right now, is this possible SMT divergence. Actually, is it still an SMT divergence? I don't know. I don't really use them all too often. I'm not very confident with them. So, but yeah, definitely some sort of like one swept and the other one didn't, basically. So that actually does kind of help me out in thinking maybe there's something going on here, but we'll see. Okay, it's about a minute before the market opens. We have actually progressed up a little bit more than I was expecting. The S&P 500 just went into this fair value gap. It's only a 5-minute one, so I'm not like expecting it to really like fully respect it in a sense. The S&P might respect it, because I think what's going to happen is market's going to open and then boom, just boom. But then that kind of fucks up my trade for the day, because I was kind of hoping for a liquidity sweep, and I only really like to enter in the macro. That it's like my sweet spot. Apparently a lot of other people like to do it as well. But yeah, I'm gonna see how this goes. I guess I don't think we're gonna get the SMT. We're not gonna get it until 5 o'clock. So yeah, it's gonna be rough. I think this might be the turning point, because we just had market open. So yeah, I think we're gonna go straight down. And honestly, I want to enter, but I'm not gonna just enter off. Well, this. I would rather like to take out some sort of high or something before we make any moves to the downside. Technically we did sweep it, but I think we're gonna go back up. I'll turn the recording back on as soon as something interesting happens, because right now I'm kind of just waiting to see what market open does for the first 20 minutes. And we just ended up disrespecting this fair value gap on the 5-minute. So honestly, we might take out highs. We're actually about to take out highs on the S&P. I wouldn't be surprised if we do. And then I think that's not where I'm going to enter, but that's going to be my sweep, I think. Yeah. I'm kind of liking that. I want this high to get taken out, but apparently not. Oh, we're just going to tank all the way down. Let's go. Fuck's sake. We are actually tanking. What the fuck's happening? Well, we're not tanking, but yeah, I after that move up now, I was expecting a little bit of resistance. But yeah, as soon as we sweep these highs, I'll turn the recording back on if we do. If not, I'll start it when macro opens, or just before macro opens. Well, we just had like a huge dick down. Well, not huge, but there was definitely something's going on, because we just switched up very quickly and we didn't even really take any liquidity. I mean, we are in, what's it called? We are in equilibrium right now, so I guess it could be that, but we're so far into it that I can't see that. Same with the NAS 100. We're so deep into it already that I can't see it being that. But yeah, I'm not, again, just kind of waiting until something happens. Hopefully these London highs get swept out, so I can maybe make a, well, then hopefully we make a move to the downside. That's really what my goal is today. Or not goal, but that's what I'm hoping happens anyway. Macro opened, but we haven't made much movement, honestly, towards these highs. I'm hoping for like a big move now, so come on, give me something. It's 2 minutes into the macro, but yeah, still nothing crazy going on. I don't know what happened here. I think that's just my chart. Bro, honestly, this whole thing's gonna be so fucking awkward. This is my first time recording something like this, and so I've made content in the past. I have a gaming channel, at Stutter1, by the way, if you wanna go look at it. But yeah, I haven't been able to upload content for a while because my graphics card broke, and that's kind of like trying to. I'm on a 1050 right now, so it's struggle days out here. It's struggle days, but yeah, I'm able to do this at least. So I'm gonna do this. And as soon as I can upgrade the setup, hopefully from trading, who knows, I'm just saying. But yeah, as soon as I can upgrade the setup, I want to get back on my gaming channel and start uploading some stuff. I played some COD and all that. But yeah, I miss content creation, bro, and I'm glad that I decided to do this. It's been an idea in my head since I started like day trading and learning how to day trade. But yeah, I'm excited. Trying to make some content. I love making content. And by the way, I'm gonna upload on TikTok as well. I don't know. I need to make the TikTok first. I haven't even made that yet. But yeah, I mean, who knows? It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun journey. I'm telling you that much. Looks like we are starting to do like a little, you know, like a little bit of a woo, and maybe a woo. I'm just saying, just maybe. But yeah, pretty much all I can do now is wait for these highs to be taken out to even think of a position. Because we even validated this 5-minute fair value gap, so I can actually get rid of that. But yeah, basically the trade I'm looking for right now is we take, if it's all blue candles from here, which it's probably not going to be, but if it is, then I'm hoping for like an order block, then so a boom, 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 and this is where I want to enter right here, and then I'll probably catch the short from here to probably all the way down here. I don't think it's going to reach down here, but here's take profit 1 and 2, and then yeah, I mean this could even, nah, that's not, we're going to be way too close. But yeah, that's what I think is going to happen, but it looks like apparently not. No, but yeah, okay, that's the plan anyway. Let's hope that comes to fruition. Okay, it looks like we're getting quite close to sweeping these highs. We are making moves up. We got this pretty big oh, are we gonna sweep right now? Maybe? Come on, take it out. Take it out. Come on. Give it to me. Stop teasing me. Take out the high. Take out the high. I don't think, we're not gonna sweep it on NAS 100. So I think my best entry is gonna be on the S&P. We're going to make an SMT divergence here, most likely, unless NAS 100 wants to sweep it as well. But yeah, okay, you're teasing me now at this point. Come on, take out the high. Okay, it is the next day. It is Tuesday, and as you can see, we did end up taking out the high, but nothing came of it. We just kept going up and up and up. So if you took longs, good for you. You know, you probably made a decent amount of money. But yeah, that is the end of the video. I'm glad I didn't take a trade yesterday, because I would have been completely wrong. My bias was very wrong. So yeah, glad I didn't take a trade. But if you guys did, I hope you guys won it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm still learning how to approach this type of content. But yeah, I'll see you guys later today when I record the next one. Peace.